And welcome back. We're going to get this wrapped up. We're including all these in one deal. We're doing my rattle traps and jerk baits. We're doing our mid diving, and then you guys have already seen this one, so we're going to wrap this one up right here. I pulled out the square bills out of here, the bigger square bills. This is technically marked deep divers. It's got the big swim baits and the freaks. That's all that's in there, but I'm going to leave that for now. So that is actually done. So we only have 2 more boxes to go, so I'm going to wrap those up in this video, and then I'm going to go get something to eat sometime tonight. Probably tonight. I can't swear by it. I'm going to try to go through my soft plastics, maybe not tonight, maybe later on in the week, because I need to still wrap up some stuff to get ready to go fishing tomorrow, right? I'm going to try to get out. Yeah, I may have the morning because it may not be warm enough to get out until like 9 a.m. But anyway, let's go on to this. But before we go, doing that, let's talk about what I just did. If you haven't seen the last video, go check it out. Our square bill box is now more or less organized, and I know we took a bunch of baits out and it looks like it's still full, but we've got the RC one and the little 6 cents is in there, and then our 2 custom painted ones I just kept. We've got our Diggets, which are still awesome baits, so I kind of went smaller and then bigger. We've got our flat-sided ones, the Rebels, and whatever that is, I still can't put my finger on it. It's on the tip of my tongue, the name of those. I want to say Bagleys, but I can't remember. No, wait. That is, I know, duh. It's my name, if you guys know my real name. But those, I believe, are the thin ends from Norman Lures, right? I believe so. Thin ends. So then we've got our kind of, I would call this a regular size, like a 2.0, 2.5 possibly, I guess. We've got the Booyah on that. So, and then we got the one we're still kind of testing. Those are in there with along with the Crazy Freak that I got cut down and I'm still testing. One of these baits didn't fit in with the, it looks like the horde we got going on here of our bigger mega bass or knockoffs. That's the S crank, right? Yeah, the S crank and that big swim bait's no, that's not S waver. That's a whole different bait. Anyway, we've only got one that's a true mega bass bait. Does not rattle. All these others rattle. And I do kind of organize them in how I feel they would work in the water, brighter. So clear water, I'll start up here. But doesn't mean that I'm not going to be throwing Fire Tiger square bill in clear water. It's just typically kind of how I have them. I feel they're the lighter, quieter, and then they get rattly, they get noisy, they get brighter for the waters it darkens or muddies up or whatever. And I don't really have any real bright square bills in these real big ones, but I do in some of these smaller ones. So anyway, that box is organized. Square bill box is done. Fix the lid, that box is done. So we've got our BFS box, or whatever you can call that other box, done. So I'm going to jump to this one since it's next in line. Then we're going to do our mid divers. So out of all these, rattle traps and jerk baits, I'll be honest, I only throw like 3 to 5 of each. So it's just time to, I don't really even need them like as backups. I just need to thin out the herd. Now I have 2 of these because I like that color, so I'm going to keep both. I'm gonna get rid of some of these, even though they're the good knockoff. I've only got one somewhere in here that's a true mega bass one, Vision 110, but it's the square bill one. Oh my gosh, why can't you come unhooked? I know I need to get the. I'm gonna do that too on these while I got them out. Definitely pays on these when you got the 3 hooks to go ahead and do that. So this guy right here, and even though I'm getting rid of him, I'm going to do this right here. And those hooks are already almost pulled out. That color, I don't, it's an RC Sticks. I just don't find that color does a lot for me. This is, I believe that's an RC Sticks I had custom. That wasn't a Mega Bass one, was it? Look how that hook And it's the same one that it's when you have this out, it's the one that's like up on top. Always ends up getting straightened out from catching fish. And that hook is, it's not super sharp. That hook needs replaced. That hook needs replaced. I think I should keep this just because it is custom painted and that is the style that does work. I need to work on those hooks. But we're going to keep that one, this one. I call this the clown color. I'm not sure the exact color, but that RC Sticks, I definitely like that color. So we're going to get our little, and here's where I keep, if you guys, some of you guys are probably going, what's all that stuff? This is where I keep my little bands. You can get these, they're the little, get them at the dollar store. That I guess the girls use them to keep, I don't know if they use these little bands for their hair or whatever, I don't know. But they're real cheap and they're awesome. And I missed the hook. But awesome way to kind of just help a little bit keep these baits tamed down, right? The bigger baits is easier to do. Some of them little BFS ones, the hooks are so close together, it's hard to get that done. So I'm keeping those. I've only got one bait weeded out of here so far. And then I got these bands everywhere. That is actually not a bad color. How much? This is the one I went on a tear with. I need to put it a band. Oh boy, those hooks are still sharp, hooking me everywhere. No, that's an art. No, that's a knockoff. That may be what that other one I had custom painted was. Because they got these reverse style hooks. That is an awesome bait. I need to put a band on it. There's our mega bass. That's a true mega bass bait right here. But it's the square bill version. Awesome bait right there. I gotta put a band on it. Why did none of these have the... How many did I have custom painted? I guess I had... Did I have 2 custom painted? Well, do I want to keep both? I'm trying to make some room here. I'm getting rid of one of them that's custom painted, but I don't know about these. So let's keep one. That one I don't like. I don't know why I bought that, and it looks weird. And I don't know why it looks weird to me, but it's supposed to be... I don't know, something about it, and I just don't feel I like the colors for... I don't feel the luck. The luck's not in that bait like it is, and I don't need a ton of these. That one's going bye-bye. So we got a couple out of there. Guess I should keep that one. And what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4 over here. So we have 8. We had 10. We only got rid of 2 on the either Mega Bass or Mega Bass knockoff. So Vision 110 or knockoff. It's kind of in a league of its own, right? And I'll be honest, this color, the clown color, probably don't even need this white one. I don't have the luck I do with, I feel this color gets just about as much, you know, will do as much or more than this color will. But maybe in real, because I don't throw it, and once the water gets too nasty, I don't even throw jerk baits. I like that. I want clear water, good visibility, and then I throw them. What the heck just happened there? Something just snapped or did something. So we got 4 there. I should throw that one out, but I'm going to hang on to it. 4 there. Not a lot of crazy colors, like I mentioned, because I like that clear water, so I want kind of a natural looking color. But then here's all of these extra deals. I think I'm going to leave those out for now. So let's get to this up here. This is our other jerkbait stuff. Here's a bunch of split rings. It's kind of like a hardware box for hard baits. So I've got a bunch of hooks here and the deals. I could now probably move to the that box you see me put the shaky heads and the split ring or the snaps and all that, but probably not going to. These I got from AliExpress. Just don't really, no, it's going bye-bye. I'm not going to take time to mess with them. And I'm not even going to untangle those. This is a whole different bait. This isn't even a jerk. Well, it's kind of a scatter wrappy, jerky, whatever you thingy. I might hang on to it. But these are like a different, the Rebels, and this is a deeper diver that's custom painted. These were custom painted, but honestly, they're going bye-bye because I don't use them. I just don't get that, I don't go that in depth with the jerk baits. So all those are going bye-bye. So we cleaned out that whole area up there. Let's just go on to the rattle traps. And I'm gonna pull all these out. And I bet I just stuck my hand. So I'm gonna pull these out. Wow, at one time you could tell I really, really like throwing rattle traps. And we're gonna try to put these back where they go. Somehow they abandoned ship and jumped ship to a different section. We're not gonna worry about having that totally clean. Okay, so only put back what you want. I have caught fish with that color, with that actual bait, but I am not a fan of these red-eye shads, Strike Kings. I'm just not. So I'm putting that's up in the air. Here's like a whole different bait, but I'm not a fan of that little dude either. He's going bye-bye. I have seen when it gets like crazy, that spot when the water is dark enough, and so that's still up in the air. Now some of these are Booyah hard knockers, and then a few of these are the original, like Excalibur. And so the big argument, I get people arguing with me all day long. If I jump on here and tell you that the Booyah hard knocker is the exact replacement to the Excaliburs, guys go nuts. They're like, no, it's not, no way. But I feel, you guys hear that? See that bait? The molding, down to the little gill plate has like two lines there. Maybe they have a different rattle. I'm sure they're a little bit of different quality once they took it, but I'm telling you guys right now, you'll never see me trying to go track down and find these Excaliburs that are a small fortune a lot of times on eBay, because I need the Excalibur. I feel I've had better luck with these Booyah hard knockers anyway. Any freaking way. Doesn't mean I won't keep a few of these Excaliburs. I think is that an Excalibur? And the only reason I can tell is because they're printed on the bottom, and the Booyahs are printed Booyah on the bottom. So I got a couple natural colors there. There's this Cordell right here. That's a one knocker, I believe, in which one is that? I can't even read. Is that what brand is that? I can't read it. X50. I think that is a Excalibur one knocker. So do I want to keep? There's my baby. I will pick this one, 3/4 ounce, over this. Oh, that was hooked. Probably do the same thing. They claim this one's got a more on the fall kind of deal, but for day in, day out, I find I like the Booyahs better. So just to clear up clutter, sorry, those red-eye shads are definitely gone. We're keeping this Booyah hard knocker. I just bought this one. I don't know if I even fished it yet. Maybe once, twice. So we're keeping that one. I do love that this thing's caught a lot of fish. Look at that beat up, dude. A true rattle trap. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Those are awesome baits. That is a little bitty one. What brand are those that I'm reading? Yeah, Excalibur. That is a little natural bait that you guys aren't going to believe this. Somebody's going to be like, I'll buy that. Charles, these may be $2 baits. That little bait does not impress me. He's going bye-bye. Excalibur out the door. I like these. I really like the 3/4 ounce. This dude has no eyes, still catches fish. He's a true crawdad. Crawdads don't have eyes right there like that big, right? So anyway, we're gonna wrap this up. Got my, 3/4 ounce, ½ ounce. I do like, that is a true rattle trap in they're close to Toledo Gold, whatever, Sunrise, whatever they call that. I only got 1/2 ounce. Got a little when it gets real murky. And you know what, since I already have, that is virtually almost the exact same thing. I don't know though, sometimes that little thing just does it, dude. I'm telling you. Telling you guys, sometimes I'm putting the white one right here. I lost my little one. That's right, I threw my little one off. So I got this white one, but I don't have the zombie one in a little quarter. So let me keep that one. Let me move all these back here. Move that dude here with this dude. I just need to thin these down a little bit. So we've thinned down some. I've gotten rid of 1, 2. Got these crazy bright ones. So I feel there's just times when true rattle trap, crazy bright. That is a custom one knocker deal. Sometimes they want that little one knockety noise, so I am going to keep those. I probably won't end up getting rid of hardly any of these baits other than the red-eye shads. Sometimes chartreusey just to help the girl get loosey. Alright, anyway, that was nasty. The big girls, sometimes they like that chartreusey color, I'm just telling you. So I got 2 of the 3/4 ounce and 2 of the ½ ounce in the Toledo Gold, which at one time was my crazy favorite. I think I fished it out. Everywhere I go, I've thrown it, and so they're like, we're not biting that again. So, well, you know what? I didn't hardly thin out anything over here. I'm going to keep that. You know what? I'm going to get rid of... Where did it go? I hate to do it, but I'm getting rid of it. This spot thing, I do not throw it enough. So the spot that I thought about keeping, because I do have the one that's very close in the actual Booyah bait. Somewhere in there. That little dude, I'm getting rid of him too. Don't want to keep these. I got rid of 1 Excalibur already. I like the, well, you guys have heard me say it several times. Just times that little one knock works, but I'm a Booyah fan, but I do like the original rattle traps. I got what I end up with three different colored original ½ ounce rattle traps. Yeah, that color there is good for that. I think I will keep these just kind of a natural, and then a natural with a touch of flash. Sometimes I like that orange belly, right? I think I will keep those. So we did thin down, not a ton on our rattle traps, but we did thin down some. Not as many as I would have liked to, but I can't talk myself out of a few of these baits. I need to fish these more. When me and Charles go to Paradise, I need to remind me, Charles, fish this one for sure. That sucker should get hit. Or that one, possibly, when we go to Paradise. Or this one, too, the Booyah Hard Knife. One of those 3 should get just teared up at Paradise. If not this one too. That baby bass, little cannibalistic dogs. So anyway, we're going to call that done. We did thin down some. It's just hard. It's hard to get rid of rattle traps, right? Because they do work year round. A jerk bait is kind of a hit and miss wind kind of thing. You got to have cool, clear water, right? Just think of cold, clean water like you drink. If it's water, you're like, man, that looks good enough to drink. And cold, like, you know, it's right. It's a jerkbait time, right? So, all right, let's go. Let's keep going. We're almost done. We're going to be done with this, and then I'll come back at some point in time to finish up the soft baits. These are awesome baits. I just love these. I saw somebody post a picture once with a real cool rod and reel and had one of these old Bagley, you know, bass imitation baits, like, right? So then I just tracked these down and bought them. Had to fix a bill on one of them. That's kind of, I guess, supposed to be a crappie. Have caught fish on all these. Will not be getting rid of any of these. These are just awesome. We will put a little thing on this dude, but you can tell these to get a little different depth. Will catch fish. Probably should throw them in paradise also. That one's got a fat belly. He's been feeding up. This one's getting little chunks missing, but I'll probably just always hang on to these. It's kind of like that one balsa little dude. They work. Let's jump to here. I'm going to keep all these probably too. For one, I don't have a ton of, and these aren't really truly mid-depth, but you know what? I'm not going to either. I said I was, but then I'm not. These are actually awesome. These little Bomber A, Fat A's, these are awesome baits. These little Mega Bass baits are pretty cool too. I'm keeping that dude, and this even smaller dude, bright dude. Somewhere I got a bass, oh there he is. Bass color one, keeping those. That dude right there, Norm Coulter gave me that, but I honestly do not catch enough fish with that. And then this crazy big mega, that's another Mega Bass bait. Those two baits are going bye-bye. I just do not fish them enough. I like these. There was a time when I really was fishing these more. Had Norm custom paint a couple. I'm going to keep those. Hello? So, and then of course the scatter, these are scatter wraps. Awesome baits. Of course you guys know about the wiggle warts, right? Definitely keeping those. You know what? These are going. These are kind of like, at times, you gotta fish them real slow. But they're out. They're awesome baits at times, but they're going bye-bye. Let's get into this stuff. I'm gonna probably keep all of this kind of stuff. I'm gonna actually move some of these. These are like the rock crawlers and that kind of stuff. And these baits, I'm still trying to get the feel and used to them and liking them, but I just can't make myself like them yet. But we do have a, that is a little freak deal, a little miniature version. So we'll keep him, I think. I've never made myself like that bait. It's going bye-bye. This bait works good too. So we're gonna keep, and that's a mega, that bait works good. This bait works good. That's a Mega Bass one. Not sure about these yet. I'm still working on, I bought a bunch of those. Berkeley came out their little lineup. I'm still working on those, but so far I'm not really digging that. And the one I keep holding here, Noah got me this a while, like for a birthday or some while back. So we're just keeping it. So yeah, we're just gonna keep all that stuff. I need to get work on these rock crawlers, maybe get a couple more and try them. A lot of guys swear by the, is this a rock crawler? I got a couple different sizes and different things, but one of these is it said rock crawler right on it. But anyway, these deeper diving ones, I'm trying to make myself, I got almost 3 different sizes there. Like these baits, and I'll be honest, I have not found it. Like, I don't have the love for these like I do with the good old square bill. Or with the wiggle wart. Wiggle warts will flat out catch them too. So, that's good enough. We are done. I gotta organize a little bit of this, and then we're gonna do soft baits. When I come back, I'm gonna try to come back after dinner. I gotta go. Yeah, I'm going to get dinner right now, Jay. We'll talk later.